It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on Big Dog Country Radio for the 6th day of August, and brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial, by Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and by First Southern Bank.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many want to talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, today at 588-1051 and let me work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Assurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup. Dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup and Gordon. Good morning, Bob. How you doing?
I'm good.
You doing good? All right, we got lots of guests here in the studio with us. We may have a guest out in the green room, not sure. But let's go ahead and get started and introduce our guests this morning, Bob.
As we mentioned, we got 4 sports programs getting underway when school begins. The football team, the softball team, volleyball team, and cross country. We got the head boys and girls cross country coach in here, Mr. Wayne Broadhead, who's been doing it for several years. And every year they say it's his last year, but he comes on back for another year, so it's all good. So, Mr. Broadhead, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I've been doing this since here at Wayne County since 2006, so it's been a while.
Are you being called Wilford Brimley now?
No, I don't know about that one.
He's grown a mustache since the last time I saw him. He kind of looks like the actor Wilford Brimley.
Well, the last time you saw him, I had a mask on. How you know I had a mustache? Didn't have one.
I didn't see it. All right, but go ahead. I sorry to interrupt you. I just look at it and said, God, he looks like the actor Wilford Brimley.
Season kicks off a week from Saturday over in Hazelhurst with the Peach State preview. But first of all, just give us a rundown of how many kids you got out this year and break down the male, female, and what we can expect.
All righty. Well, this year our tryouts are still going on. We got until a week from Saturday for my last day of tryouts. Right now we got 8 boys and 5 girls that are looking pretty strong and running with us. So we got some kids that are going to challenge for the region title. So we're actually going after it. Ware County did not, on the girls' side, did not lose a single girl, so they're going to be the team to beat over there. But I think we got some young women that are going to step up and do that. And then veterans lost a couple of graduation, but they were mighty deep last year. But I got three young men right here that I believe are going to be all 3 in the top 5 at region meets. So we're going to get 3 of the top 5, and veterans get the other 2. So we got to figure out what we're going to do about 4 and 5 to see if we can't get ahead of them.
Okay.
Well, you brought some kids with you. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Tell us a little about how they enjoy cross country, how long they've been involved in the program. So you want to start with the senior? These are all seniors that you brought.
I got all my seniors here. We'll start with Daniel Duke Barton.
You introduce yourself.
I'm Daniel Duke Barton. I'm a senior. I've been running since my sophomore year. I started out, kind of as the fifth man and built it back up, and now I'm top 2, and Terry and I compete for number 1. So it's going to be a good year. I'm really excited for it.
Okay, and who are your parents?
Garth and Rebecca Duke Barton. They're the pastors at the Methodist churches in town.
Okay, well, good. All right. Let's go to our next cross-country person.
Terry Mitchell, come on up.
All right, y'all. Okay. Now, y'all supposed to... All right, go ahead.
I'm Terry Michener. I'm a senior. I've been in the program for a couple of years now.
You start your junior year or sophomore year?
Terry started with me as an 8th grader.
Oh, he started as 8th grader, so you've been for a while now, okay?
Yeah, I've been here a couple of years.
Okay. And so you're like you and your partner there are like y'all compete for number 1 on the team. Is that what it is?
Yes, sir.
Do you one win and one the other one win, or do you win all the time, Terry? Is it close or what is it?
It's like back and forth most of the time.
Just Gordon, who's having the better day that day, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about what you enjoy about running cross country.
There's a lot to enjoy about it. It's mainly like the environment that you're around.
Yeah, you get to run on the hills and the woods and things of that sort. Because we have the cross country track here. We have those 3 hills out there, but some cross country tracks are challenged to run, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
You got the woods, you got the hills, and all kinds of other stuff to be able to run. And each one's different. It's not like going out there and running the mile or 2 mile or 1,600 and 3,200 today. Everyone's different. And so it's good. We look forward to having you out there this year and seeing how well you do. And who are your parents?
Dewana and Tony Michener.
Okay. On to our next cross-country runner from Wayne County High School.
We'll go with Connor next.
What's your name? Come on up.
Hi, I'm Connor Ogden. I've been running since my freshman year, but I've known Coach Broadhead a lot longer because of my older brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
And who are your parents?
Brandy and Ron Ogden.
Okay, and you're a senior this year, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so you've been running now for a few years. You enjoy it, I assume?
I don't enjoy running, but I enjoy the people. It's a good environment. Yes, sir. It's great people. Good time. Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm
Coach?
good.
All right.
And then we got one senior on the girls' team, Alana Faley.
Okay, introduce yourself.
My name is Alana Faley. I am, of course, a senior, and I've been running with Coach Broadhead since my sophomore year. Yeah. Okay.
And who are your parents?
Christy Johnson and Roberto Faley.
Okay. I don't know if I got the last one's parents, but your T-shirt there says Wayne County. Move your hands, please. Cross Country 2020.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Nice looking T-shirt there for the cross country team.
Thank you.
Okay. And when you're out there running against the girls, who are you going to be aiming for this year? From what teams? Because if you've been running against them for a couple of years now, do you know who some of the top runners are on the cross country teams on the other teams?
Honestly, right now it's mostly Ware because I had a little breakthrough with those 2 seconds, right, Coach?
So it's Ware County, huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ware County is a big rival of ours in this game. When I was running track for Wayne County High School, they had Waycross High School and Ware County High School down there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And there was a guy from Waycross High School that was always better than me. The only person in Southeast Georgia that could beat me, and it was him. So I know how it is when you got somebody from Ware County and they're your challengers.
Right.
All right. Well, they'll push you harder, I can tell you.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, I'll give you a little side note. The parents of the top girl from Ware County have reached out to me. Want me to give them little pointers this summer.
Did you give them pointers?
I did, actually.
You did?
You
gave the opposition pointers, Coach?
Well,
you give them the correct pointers?
I did. I
up?
actually did, and I had a video of her, and I analyzed her video and told them what they needed to work on, and just to help her step up a little bit, give Lana somebody to chase. So it's going to be fun. Lana was my MVP last year. She missed going to state by 2 seconds.
Oh, geez, 2 seconds.
That's the 2 seconds she's referring to. So we're not going to let that happen again. So we're looking pretty well. I think we're going to give Ware County a run for the money. I really do.
Okay.
It looks like it says here on the schedule the reaching meet's going to be at Coffee this year. So how'd they get the reaching meet?
Well, when we had our region meeting, it was we sat down and of course we got cross country and we got track. So we just divided it among the 5 schools. So we hosted region last year and Coffee gets it this year. And then last year Ware was supposed to host the track region, but due to COVID, they had to switch over, and so Warner Robins got to host last year, and Ware will host track this year. So it kind of spread it out over the schools.
And the state's always in Carrollton, November 6th, Saturday again. So
it's a rough bus ride, I tell you.
Hopefully we'll get.
There's no direct route to Carrollton, Georgia.
You can't get there from here.
No, you have to figure it out each time. Now, would it be better this way this time or this way this time? You know, and going to Carrollton, I have relatives up there, so I know what you mean.
We do Carrollton for cross country and track every year, and it's no way you look at it. It's a 6.5 hour bus ride.
Yeah.
You just can't.
And every sports off-season conditioning program. So how many miles a day do you have your kids running?
This summer our goal was to run 50 miles a week, and that's what they had to run to qualify for camp that we had last week. We went to Stone Mountain for a week, and we'd run around the mountain 5 miles in the morning. We'd run up the mountain in the evening, and then play all day in between the two runs. So
you do run up the side of the mountain there, where in the old days that's the only way you could get up the mountain was walk up it or run up it. I got that tram that goes up it now, but. That's a heck of a run and walk up that mountain.
Well, our goal was to get to the top without walking, and I think we had 3 or 4 people accomplish that goal. 2, all right, 2 accomplish that goal. But they would go as far as they can. If you've been up there recently, they put the handrails up since I used.
Oh, have they?
Since I used to be up there in the 70s, they put handrails. So most of them, their goal was to run to the handrail. It gets pretty steep at the handrail.
Run to the next handrail. Someone just texted in and says, "Congratulations, Terry." It says, "Congratulations, Terry, from the Wayne County Recreation Department." Okay.
Again, Coach, we'll look forward to season. It looks like there's only like 3 home meets this year. So
there's
not many.
There's 3 home meets. We normally do 3 home meets, and then most years we've hosted a region. We've got one of the best courses in this part of the state. So we really take pride in our home course.
What makes ours? I mean, I don't know what the rest of them look like. I know what ours looks like. I've been on the golf course with you. I'm on the golf cart with you. You show me how they run and all that kind of stuff. Because when you're watching as a pedestrian, you can't see what they're doing in the woods. Okay, and so you don't know what's going on there. So you've taken me through there on the golf cart to show me how they run and where they turn and all that kind of stuff. But what makes our cross country track here so good? Our trail.
What I like best about it is you can stand at the start finish area and you'll see the kids 5 times. And I don't like the courses where you see them start and you don't see them again until they finish, because I want to know what's going on during the meet. So you can stand there, start and finish, see them 5 times, and know where they are and what they're doing and what they need to do to pick up. We're trying a new little trick this year. Every time the kids make a turn, either right or left, they're going to give me a 5-step surge.
A 5-step surge on the turn, right after the turn?
While they're going around the turn.
While they're going around the turn. So are you banking it then like a NASCAR track? You're going to bank it so they can make that, get that traction on there?
Well, it does give you a little slingshot effect when you straighten back out, and it does pick up your pace.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to call it turn and burn this year, and so every time you turn, you got to give me five strides hard, and I know that a couple of these kids, particularly Daniel, does it automatically. He's been doing it for a couple of years, and I'm gonna get the whole team to start doing that, because if you're running a course and you got a guy 2 steps behind you and you go around a corner and they come around the corner and now you're 5 steps ahead of them, it does a little bit to their head,
Right.
So and that's why my son used to do it all the time. So I said, let's go ahead and share that with the rest of the team and see if we can't turn and burn. And
well, I look forward to seeing that.
Well,
burn.
I'm ready, and we always start out fast. Our kids know that when you fire the gun, you're gonna get the position you want to finish in and hang on to it. So we go out quick, and then we hang on to what we got. And so I'm just looking forward to finishing strong and getting ahead of veterans this year. They don't want to say this in a bad way, but they're the only ones that have a chance against us in the region.
They're pretty strong. How about the female? It's always you're going to have enough to have a team, because sometimes
I got 5 right now, which is enough to score. Like I said, Alana's going to be in the top 5 this year, and I got a newcomer coming out that's going to surprise a lot of people. Priscilla Ortiz, a junior this year, and she ran 23:11 in a time trial. First time she's been timed in 3.1 miles. So she's going to impress a lot of people. And
all the courses 3.1 miles.
The rule book says approximately 3 miles, but most people have gravitated to 3.1.
Okay.
Give or take a little bit. they're not. None of them are certified, so. my course is a little bit short on. I mean, it's over 3, but it's not quite 3.1.
Okay.
But so nobody comes up and measures. Well, actually, some people do. The guy from Richmond Hill always comes and measures, of course. But we're out there doing the best we can, and place is more important than time, anyways. I'd rather have the guys in the first, second, third than.
Right.
So I don't really care that much about times, but I do care about places. You're gonna beat Veterans fifth man. That's my goal.
Okay.
With Veterans and Warner Robins so far away, will you run against them during the season, or will you not see them till region?
They may come to Coffee. The Coffee is hosting 2 home meets. They may come there to check out the course, but Veterans has been a little bit. I hate to say cocky, but they have been. They don't even show up. They didn't come into my course. First time they saw my course was at region meet, but they were a little bit better than the rest of us. But if they do that this year, they're going to get a shock of their life because we're gonna hand it to them. So
who gets out there and paints all those routes? I mean, you go out there with a paintbrush. You got. I can just see Coach out there with a paintbrush. I'm sure you spray it, but
you have a stick.
You have a stick, and you just you paint those all those routes yellow, so when they're running through there, they won't hopefully trip over them.
I do that. Sometimes I let the kids paint the routes. And I'll put the arrows down for the turns, but sometimes I let the kids paint the routes. One time,
let them.
I do. Well,
kind of like Tom Sawyer.
No, one time I let somebody do it, and I go by there next year, and they had their initials, who they love, on all the trees, and I said, I got to be really weary who I hand
Tommy
that paint.
loves Susie all over the trees there, huh?
I got to be really careful who I hand the paint stick to. So
big responsibility.
If I give you a paint stick, that means I trust you.
Okay.
So
now, do we have cross country teams in the middle schools?
We do. Both middle schools have a cross team. Kat Gio is the coach at Arthur Williams, and Kelly Blaylock is the coach at Martha Puckett.
Okay,
so,
and their course is just a little bit shorter. You block a certain segment off, don't you, for them?
I do. If they run on my course, I have a orange gate that I close, and that makes their course 2 miles instead of 3.1.
Okay.
And but in the past, Martha Puckett's had their own home course, but it may have got hindered a little bit with the new football practice field.
So the football practice field, yeah.
So we'll see. We may still get a course over there.
Okay. Well, good. Coach Broadhead in this morning with the cross-country team from Wayne County High School. Y'all's first meet is when?
We go a week from Saturday on the 14th. We go down to Hazelhurst. I have not been to this particular meet before. We used to start off with a meet in Savannah, but they canceled it, so they don't have it anymore. So some other schools are picking up some of that slack, and so we're going to Hazelhurst down by the river. I think it's called Rivers Bluff Park.
Okay.
And never been there before.
Well, down the river, they probably have some hills there.
Yeah, there's some hills and sharp turns, what I hear, but we'll be ready. And I got my wife, Miss Kathy. She's been here with me every step of the way. Couldn't do cross country without her.
I know you have those 3 mounds there at our course here at Wayne County High School, but where do you go here? I know you can go down the river. Where do y'all go? A certain track area, a certain road, certain area of Wayne County to run hills?
This summer, every Friday, we went to Oglethorpe Landing.
Oglethorpe Landing. That's a good steep hill right there.
Some people call it Pig Farm, but I didn't see any pig farms out there.
So you didn't see no pig farms out there. So you get Oglethorpe Landing and use that hill going down the river to build.
That's almost exactly 1/4 mile from bottom to top, and I'll stand up top timing them.
Yeah, well, you can go down if it wasn't so busy, you go to JC Landing. That's a pretty good steep hill up there, too.
It is, but you get a lot of traffic.
You get a lot of traffic on it,
but Oglethorpe.
Out of Oglethorpe, you don't.
No traffic. We have it all to ourselves.
Okay. Well, Coach, we wish y'all the best of luck. We look forward to seeing y'all out there at the meets here, the local 3 meets that y'all going to have here in cross country, and we wish all y'all the best of luck, all you seniors, in your final year at Wayne County High School.
They said thank you.
Thank you.
They did. They give me the look.
They give you a thumbs. They give you a thumbs up.
That's right.
Two thumbs up.
All right. We'll be back with more of the world famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment, right here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup.
I don't understand why Mom hits me so hard, or why I don't get to eat every day, or what that stuff Dad makes in the garage is, or why my chest always hurts so bad. A lot of adults say they care about me and other kids like me. Most of them will never do anything to help us, but a few will. Are you one of the few?
Nobody longs for a loving family more than a child. By becoming a part of Tri-County CASA, you can help hundreds of children who live right here in your community. Tri-County CASA is currently looking for volunteers who have a heart for helping abused and neglected children. If you'd like to help make a difference, become a volunteer. Contact Pam Holmes at Tri-County CASA at 912-367-0064.
I got to get back in my seat here out there seeing the guest out the front door. And, Bob, we look forward to another cross-country season this year.
Yep, like I said, they expect to do well, so hopefully they can handle veterans this year. But we're on the girls' side is pretty strong as well. So, but it all starts off next Saturday in Hazlehurst called the Peach State Preview, and then they go to the Coastal XK kickoff in Richmond Hill on the 21st of August, and then the clash of the 2-milers in Cochran on Saturday the 28th. So then the following Saturday, September 4th, they'll be in Richmond Hill at their big event. So there's 4 Saturdays in a row starting next Saturday for the cross-country team. Again, the first home meet is September 16th, a Thursday at 4:30 at the cross-country
Okay.
course.
I thought we had another guest today. It was up on the board. I was going to go out there and get them. I thought they were in the green room, but apparently we couldn't make it, so hopefully they will reschedule for another day the guest that was supposed to be on this morning out, right after the cross-country team. All right, we're going to Brunswick to Glen Academy tonight to take them on in a scrimmage game or a controlled scrimmage.
It's a controlled scrimmage. They moved it to Lanier Field. If you're familiar with Edo Miller Park, where they used to play baseball, times behind there.
So it's the old football field. It's Nat Central Nat Central for Brunswick is Lanier Field. It is Nat Central. Let me tell you, that's where they breed and they go from there. So just remember that when you go there. Dress with long pants on there. Take some bug spray with you and stuff like that if you're going to go watch the controlled scrimmage. Controlled scrimmage basically means they set up different plays and procedures they want to do.
Different things. So actually the coach will be on the field. It's basically a teaching mechanism to get ready for the upcoming season.
Yeah, instead of scrimmaging against somebody on your own team, you're just scrimmaging against somebody else in different jerseys. Kind of like the game was last night between Pittsburgh and Dallas. It wasn't quite like that, but that was you didn't have the starting quarterbacks. You had a lot of folks they were looking at, but you guys still feel good. Your Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Cowboys last night in that exhibition game.
It's always beat the Cowboys. It's always good to beat the Cowboys.
No matter where it's your second or third string, it's always good to beat the Cowboys.
It was hard to watch. So it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
But tuned in nonetheless. Josh Dobbs looked good. Like I said, Pittsburgh. The question is who's going to be the quarterback when Ben finally steps aside. And that Josh Dobbs kid, he's been back and forth. Pittsburgh drafted him out of Tennessee. He stayed with them a couple of years, and he went to Jacksonville for a good time, but. He's just a really nice kid and looked like he did well in the fourth quarter. So hopefully, I'm not a Mason Rudolph fan. They keep saying, I wish they'd get rid of him.
Okay,
trade him tomorrow.
Because he's got last year. They thought
they say he's coming back. He's got a couple more years. He looks good. He's
at least 2 more years.
He's lost 30 pounds.
He lost 30 pounds.
He looks good.
What do you do? Call Tom Brady up and says, "Hey, plug me into your system."
I'm not sure. I don't think he can go on that diet. I don't think Big Ben. I think he still likes to eat food. I don't think Tom Brady eats any food. Avocado.
He eats food. It's just different from what we eat.
Yeah, avocado ice cream doesn't sound very tasty. Does that sound good to you?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No.
But Big Ben's going to have a big year.
Okay, we'll see.
Harris looks good, running back out of Alabama. So.
Yeah, and you got that wide receiver that had a decent year last year that came back for a second year this year.
Yeah, we got Juju back, Chase Claypool. The question is the offensive line. It's going to be a brand new offensive line, so that's the working.
How's the defense? I mean, last year
defense is strong.
They got Pittsburgh, a usual Pittsburgh defense. Yeah. We haven't had that recently, have we?
Well, they had the injuries when we lost.
Lots of injuries.
When Bud Dupree went out last year, that was the downfall. But Devin Bush is back and defense is back. Haywood's back. Fitzpatrick's back. T.J. Watt's back. They got to get him signed. That's the big thing. He's not really practicing. He's supposed to get a big-term contract. So the Rooney said they're trying to work it out before the season begins to get him locked up long-term. So hopefully that's going to take place.
Okay. And, David Earl Keith is resigning as mayor of Jessup effective September 1st. We've already had our first person definitely commit to run for mayor.
Right. County Commissioner Ralph Hickok's announced yesterday he's running for mayor.
So Ralph Hickok's running for mayor. Okay. And I'm sure there's going to be several other ones that are probably throw their hat in the ring, right? Okay, and we'll keep up with that. Anything else on your mind, Bob?
Just that the school board has that meeting today. We'll have a report for you this afternoon. Like I said, they're meeting to discuss what they're going to do as far as COVID protocols.
They're meeting this morning
10:30
to discuss the COVID situations at the schools that open up on Monday.
Right.
Okay, and we'll have a report on that on our afternoon
And
newscast.
Governor Kemp's still here Monday too. Remember that he'll be at the Captain Joe's local Republican Party 12 noon on Mondays if you want to see the governor. So he'll be in time for several events on Monday. So
all right,
big event in the school. I mean, the city just announced they've got that special call meeting Monday at 5 to talk about the special election for the mayor's race as well. So a lot going on next week.
All right. Well, Bob, have a great weekend. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates, Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.